Hey guys, and welcome to another video. I have some gum here, and this video is not going to be about gum, obviously, but I thought I would open this up. I like this crinkly sound. It's kind of gentle but crisp. And today for this video I'm going to chew a piece of gum. I know some of you liked it in the past, so I figured I'll do something different today. So, as far as different, what you see here is a magazine called Backpacker. And this magazine I actually got from this app. Well, it is a sponsored, a library sponsored app or something of that nature. Basically, in order to be able to use this app, you need to have a library card, and you register through a library or through the app, and you can read different books and magazines. So I figured I'll take a look at what it has to offer and maybe read this couple of pages with you. So I'm actually reading it on my tablet. So I hope the video comes nicely, comes across through the camera, I mean. But here on the cover, we have two ladies who are climbing, hiking rather, and are doing a little bit of rock scrambling. Yeah. Mic drop. Estes Park, Colorado. Look at this, guys. Isn't that amazing? This mountain's covered in snow, and there are two people right here who are doing some skiing. Do any of you like to ski? I personally never skied. Well, now I take that back. I did try to ski when I was a child, and I honestly just couldn't keep my legs parallel. So it was kind of hard for me. Anyway, here is a Supermom, and this mother of five knows better than most that getting kids outdoors is never easy, but always worth it. That's great. Great thing about this that you can increase in size and kind of read. If you can't see like the small font. And this is an ad. These are the contents. This is for March 2019, so it's quite a new version. And here in this picture here, AC Canyonlands National Park in Utah. I've been to Utah. I've been to Zion and Bryce Canyon National Park, but I didn't end up going to Canyonlands because of the constraint in time. It's pretty interesting to see all these rocks that are kind of like that. Okay, let's see. Here. Work it out. Let's see closer. A little gym time goes a long way in the backcountry, where fitness can mean the difference between a successful hike and an early turnaround. And let's see. They asked the Twitter audience, do you train for the outdoors? And 18% said yes. 28% sometimes. And 54% said no. And here, dirt cheap. I don't know about dirt cheap, but backpack $110. Sleeping bag $139. Tent $140. And then a jacket $45. This is not really that expensive, but I think dirt cheap is an exaggeration. No off season. I guess they're featuring somebody from, I guess it's Twitter, right? Okay. And this is kind of a cool picture, right? Open Sesame. And it looks like in a printed picture. It kind of unfolds from here. You see how it goes to here. Maybe some kind of a picture contest or something like that. What does it say here? Visit in March when temperatures are in the 50s and rain. Keep casual hikers in hibernation. Natural Bridges Trail. Okay. And here, Miracle in the Desert, Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area, Nevada. And here, I've never been to this park either. And here they're just basically giving you directions on how to visit this national park, national conservation. They say forget dancing waters in the Vegas Strip. Head 17 miles west of Sin City to Red Rocks Canyon, where a geologic rumble 65 million years ago turned everything upside down. So, there's a story by Joe Brewster. Let's take a look at this picture. Look at this. Oh, this is pretty cool. A legendary trail deserves a legendary club, and with 13,000 members representing all 50 states of the Pacific, Crest Trail Association is the gold standard. PCT. And their advocacy efforts, like attending the annual Hike the Hill meeting in DC, help secure permanent protection for sections of the trail that remain under private jurisdiction. Well, I'm glad that these people are so committed, because those trails certainly see a lot of traffic, because these are through hikers. So, Winter Wonderland. This is in Colorado. Look at this picture. This is kind of my little dream, just without skiing. And just to sit in right by the fire in a wooden cabin with a beverage of your choice and enjoy it. It's so peaceful and quiet everywhere. Maybe it's snowing outside and your chair is so comfortable. Your body just sinks in the fabric and cushion of the chair. It is so pleasant and very, very warm, because you're right next to a fireplace. And yes, maybe it's cold outside, but inside it's really nice and warm. Imagine that. That is peace. Anyway. Now, next one. Ooh, look at this Badlands National Park in South Dakota. Actually, I've been there also. 2.5 years ago. Yeah, it's quite an impressive park. And that's an amazing picture. To me, the park, I visited the park in probably was May. Yeah, May. And it was already pretty nice and warm. And but the only thing was that there were rattlesnakes and all signs about rattlesnakes. I honestly did not see one, but a lot of reviews of this park included rattlesnakes, so I decided not to do much hiking. Look at this. That is cool. What do you think? Pretty picture. This picture is, let's see, on the rocks glyphing. This is in Eastern Sierra. Yeah. quite an interesting picture with petroglyphs in Eastern Sierra. I'm trying to understand where exactly that is. Colorado Plateau. Is it also in Colorado? Oop. I don't know. Now, on this one, I've been there many times. This is Sequoia National Park in California. Yeah. If you ever have a chance, you should definitely visit. The trees are gigantic. Just like that. Yeah, and it's a good comparison of the human right next to it. And honestly, it's probably not the largest tree there either. Give me shelter. I don't know what that means. I left behind supplies, trash, or treasure. Treasure, definitely. Coast to coast, this is Assateague Island National Seashore, Maryland, and then Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge in Virginia. And there's some wildlife. It's a great picture of a horse. Spring Flame, Wakita National Forest, I guess that's how you pronounce it, in Arkansas. And by the way, did you know that March 8th is the International Women's Day? So make sure to take care of your woman. California Dreaming, this is Catalina Island. I've never been there yet. I haven't been there yet. You have to take a ferry from LA. Midway along the 38-mile Trans-Catalina Trail, we've hiked through chaparral, climbed ridges with ocean views, and dropped into oak-studded canyons where mule deer graze. But we haven't seen another hiker. Really? That sounds like a peaceful hike. Looks like there are a few campsites there too. So, point to point, this trail is 38.2 miles. And there's here they they indicate the coordinates. Take the Catalina Express from San Pedro, $74 round trip, and then you can take the ferry back. So it seems like it's sort of good place to camp. And seems like it's good to also do it in a couple of days to enjoy the view. This one is one-stop shopping. Arches, I think. Arches National Park is also in Utah. I've been there, and that is it's a pretty impressive park. I would recommend going off season though, because the crowds get crazy and kind of ruins your experience as well, to be honest with you. Yeah. And this is skill set: how to thrive outdoors. It takes more than heart and time to reach the end of the long trail, but the payoff is worth it. It's true. So, believe it or not, even though I've been to so many national parks and forests, I've never camped. And you'll ask why, but the thing is, I just like to feel clean. That's my biggest thing. And when you are hiking and sweating, it's fine, but at the end of the day, you really want to take a shower, or at least I do. So I end up really wanting to come home one day. And here they're giving you some tips about hiking in general. Here it says figure out food. Don't get ahead of yourself. Scale your menu. And they're saying that you're likely to get hungry as you go. So you actually need to consume more calories than you would normally because you're hiking. Don't expect perfection. Balance it, whatever that means. Embrace the zero. Or balance it basically means if you're doing like one of those long hikes, you basically put some food and clothes in a box and ship it to yourself to mail up to the post office where you think you'll be passing by. Or sometimes the hikers would like if they already passed an area where they might see snow, they might ship their gear to the next post office where they might need that equipment or that gear rather. Or if they never decide they need it, I can ship it back home. Embrace the zero, which is zero in hiking means that you're not hiking that day at all. That's what they call it, zero. Be patient and have it your way. That's true. I believe hiking your own hike is the most important part. How to act in town. They're referring here to when the hikers go, again, through hiking or long distance hiking, and they get into the town that they pass through to resupply and get food and water and maybe get some rest, take a zero. So mind you stink, because that's one of the things that I don't like I said before, that you sweat and then you start to stink. Conserve water, be kind and curious, say no to junk shows. And praise the trail angels. The trail angels, basically people who volunteer and they come near the trail, providing the through hikers, the section hikers, with water, food, and things like that. They're called trail angels. Be silent on the group hike. Does the peacefulness of solo hiking translate into social setting? That's an interesting article. So, I generally hike with a group, but the reason why I don't like group hiking is because everybody's so loud. So, silent hiking is a really good idea. Oh, look at that, hot and spicy. Okay, let's not look at food. Lost in an ice cave. So this couple spent nearly 2 days lost in Wyoming's Darby ice caves. Would have been wandering underground for hours. Around 10 p.m., my wife Jess and I stood up in a circular chamber, maybe 50 feet across. Here's what I'm reading. A waterfall at one end blew an icy mist. I flicked my lighter to see which way the air was moving in this cave. The wind blows from entrance to exit. The flame was dead still. Wow, that's scary. That is scary. I wouldn't want to be in this situation. Luckily they survived. And so navigating a cave system. Here it says carry a survey. Cave survey, basically a map of the cave system and a compass to identify where you are. GPS is useless there. Note your surroundings. Sometimes taking a picture as you head into the cave. Familiarizing with the view in the opposite direction and leave nothing behind. And that's true. Anytime you go into a cave, they tell you not to touch the cave because any touch leaves like human oil and things like that, and it over time it changes the rock itself because it's so sensitive to humidity and things like that. It's important to maintain this natural environment. So anyway, well, I hope you found it somewhat interesting. I intend to do some other magazines this way. Maybe you have a preference of a magazine and I can find it in the library. You can certainly do that. Or maybe you like this magazine and we can do it regularly. In any case, take care of yourself and be kind to each other. Goodbye.